Hello, and thanks for joining us on this very first video for our online training for our realtor friends in the CRS and NRBA organizations. This component we're doing first will be on elements of web design. We're going to try to keep each one of these videos under 10 minutes, so if the information that you're looking for is not covered in this component, just shoot me a quick email at bruce@ecurbrealty.com and we'll make sure that we upload another video for if we can help out what you're looking for. You can also Facebook me, and again it's under Bruce Slayton, and our email is bruce@ecurbrealty.com, and our website of course is www.ecurbrealty.com. So let's just go into some overviews of the way we develop websites to give you an idea. Now when we develop a website, we're looking for search engine optimization, and you're going to ask what SEO or search engine optimization is. It's basically how Google, Bing, Yahoo, they rank your website to be relevant to what the consumer is actually searching for. So in this case, let's go ahead and type in Sacramento condos into Google, and what you're going to see is these that say ads right here, that means this company, these ads right here, they actually pay to be there. So if I were to click on that link right there, it could actually charge them a few dollars up to $50, $60 depending on what market you're in for me to click on that. Now these areas down here, which so happens we show up number 1 in the search engine, these are organic results. And what this means is that the Google believes that we're relevant to that search term of Sacramento condos, and we're actually ranked number 1 out of 7,920,000 different websites. So this is what you're looking for. Ideally, you're going to be looking for placement in the search engines, because that's going to be relevant for you, for Google, and send more consumers to your website. Our condo site gets over 5,000 unique visitors a month, and 78% of those on an average month come from search engines. That gives you an idea of how important it is to be in search engines. So anyway, these are keywords right here, and that's what you want to do when you're developing a website. Is you want to be keyword relevant, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. Now, we actually use DACNO marketing for our websites. We sketch them out, we provide the direction, they actually design them for us, and they put it on the WordPress blog, WordPress platform, and that actually runs over 50 million websites currently. It's very search engine optimization, search engine friendly, and Google likes the WordPress platform. So what I usually do is I have 2 great reps over at DACNO. One is Leslie and one is Candace. They are incredible, and I give them an idea of what I want to run with, and they take care of it for me in a timely manner. So I highly recommend DACNO. For those of you asking how much their websites are, you would actually want to go to their website and check it out. But I believe what I actually usually have is I have a Swift hybrid combo, and that costs about $4.99 up front and $500 paid upon delivery. Now keep in mind, my websites have a lot more added on features, so I probably pay 2 to 3 times that amount at whenever the website is completed, but that's my personal preference. They can deliver you a great workable website that's going to be great for search engines and for everything you need going into this market. So I use a IDX integration, which is IDX Broker, and it's idxbroker.com. Now I use the Office IDX because I'm a broker owner, but you, if you're an agent or a team, would use the Agent IDX or Team IDX. And I'll show you how we integrate those into our website shortly. We're going to use our SacramentoCondos.com today just for example, and basically this is what I've had DACNO design, and essentially you can think of it as a frame. Everything is a frame, and they've put all of the features in they want. Now every one of these side little areas is called a graphic, and so they design these graphics and their web design, and so anytime you see anything referring to as a graphic, it's a button or something like that they've designed for me. Now the components that are integrated into this site that come from IDX Broker is the iPhone enabled app that actually is part of your IDX Broker system, and a consumer can download this, put in your code, search for homes, and when they find that home and they respond to it, it would actually be a lead that goes back to you as well. These components, these houses right here, I've told DACNO to program in the top 4 highest condominiums in our market area, and these will change based on what properties are the top 4 highest ones in our marketing area. And this is the beauty of IDX. It provides content, photos, and information even if you're not a heavy listing agent. Now when a consumer clicks on one of these items, it'll actually take them to the actual result, the actual listing. This has 21 photos they can click, gives you the marketing data. They can actually click it for more information, schedule a showing, printable version. They can share that property with other people. They can map the location, or they can actually use a real estate calculator. This is an incredible feature to be used in your website, and that's called IDX, Interactive Data Exchange. Now, a couple of things that I want to point out here is when we do this website, we want everything in one home. So the identity for this is sacramentocondos.com. The niche is condos. So if they click, these are our social media integrations, and I highly recommend you always integrate all of your social media into your websites. And so if you click Facebook, it's going to take them to our sacramentocondos.com fan page for Sacramento Condos. You want to keep your niche and your brand consistent throughout the links. The Twitter would go to the sacramentocondos.com Twitter page, and the YouTube would go to a sacramentocondos.com YouTube link. Now, we've not changed Google Plus or anything into here yet, but you can add those as you need to. Now, the good thing about the Dacno system is it has an integrated blog. And if you click onto the blog, there is the blog that you're posting your content to. Now on the right hand side on a WordPress, these are all plugins, and this is an RSS. Anytime you see the orange radar type of button, that's an RSS feed. So what we're doing is we brought in the Sacramento Bee for the right hand for area news information, and the the Business Journal for information having to do with business in the area. This could be really important for relocating people coming to your area. Now, you want to consistently feed your blog with information relevant to your topic, and on that, many L Street lofts condominiums facing foreclosure, and they click on that, and you would actually get your entire article with a lot of quick links inside there as well. These would be your categories inside here, and then of course, it's all integrated into your website. So that's what I really like about the Dacno system. Now, we're going to go back home and keep this video under 10 minutes, so let me go over some other areas. Be relevant and important to whoever is going to your website. So in this case, this is a condo website. So we list homeowners association information, condo cert information, complex FHA standard statuses, and then we've also integrated some badges. So we've put badges in here for our condos, sacramentocondos.com fan page, and again, we have our VAs from Dacno do that, and it makes it really easy on us. And this is a widget for Twitter, so anything we post on Twitter for sacramentocondos.com would show up right here. Now we're going to go over this section on the bottom at a later date, but basically these are links which are strong in your keywords, because if you use a link, let's say Cameron Park condos for sale, that's actually going to read in the search engines, and a consumer searching for Cameron Park condos, they may actually see that link and go to your website. Now I'm going to click on here, and we scripted this, and see when we've scripted it, it shows every active listing that's in Cameron Park right now. Now, what I find really interesting about these pages when I do this, it really shows you how important photos are for your properties and marketing. I'm not knocking any agents on here, but if I see a kitchen like this, I'm probably not going to see that property. Most of the time it's going to be deterrent. Maybe the front of the property like that looks great. This kitchen is incredible. I think it's an incredible, powerful photo, but you want to make sure you're highlighting the elements of your listings, because you never know where it's going to show up at. And it's really not acceptable these days not to have a photo at all. But this is the importance and the beauty of IDX, is this going to pull this content from your local MLS, and so the consumer, these are all the listings that are condos in Cameron Park. Now, how relevant would that be for somebody looking in Cameron Park for a condominium? And you got to ask yourself that when you're designing a website. So try not to muddle a website with different identities. Keep the niche correct. So we're going to go over some other items on here. And basically with the IDX, these are quick searches. So when they click Elk Grove, I've set this link up so that they get some information about Elk Grove, and then there's all the active listings that are in Elk Grove currently that are available. And if they click on that listing, then of course what they would get is they would get the listing itself, and then all these call to actions over here, and any additional photos they would actually get there as well. So then there's all the photos that the listing agent has uploaded to the MLS, and the consumer can actually see that property, say, I want to see that, something makes me want to buy it, and go back up to the property, and then also go through and click a button that says, I want to see this property, I want more information, or I want to share this property on Reddit, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and other popular search engines and social media. So these are all very simple integrations that DACNO can actually do for you. The idea for you is to actually come up with the website design and think of the important components that you could use to generate leads. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's first video, and if you have any feedback, of course, my email is bruce@ecurbrealty.com, or Facebook me under Bruce Slayton. And if there's anything you want to see in the future, please just shoot me a quick email and I'll try to cover it on videos. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to look at our video, and I hope you pulled something away from it. Have an incredible day.